Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a wonderful evening out there, because it's evening right now when I'm recording, even though it's more than likely not evening when you're watching this. I'm only wishing you well with what the time I have. Today we're listening to Spookey Ruben. We're going to listen to this track, These Days Are Old. This is off of the album Modes of Transportation Volume 1, which was released in 1995, debut studio album from Mr. Ruben here. We're listening to this because it was suggested and sponsored by Derek. Derek, thank you so much for the recommendation, and thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. I can't help but, I don't know anything about Spookey Ruben, never heard of him, don't know a thing. Album cover is interesting. A lot of variety happening there. That's all good and fine. But I don't know if this is doxing, but I got to say, in your message, Derek, most interesting thing that I saw here is that you used to work with James Atkinson, another longtime community member here. And I just think that is so, did you guys know each other before the channel or after the... that is just, to me, it's a small thing, but it's blowing my mind. The world is a small place, huh? Anyways, Mr. Ruben, let's go ahead and pull up the track. We'll discuss it a little bit after These Days Are Old. The variety and variable shifts in his voice are wonderful.
Helping others when they fall, a denial the same with pride. So we'll leave them behind us again. Slander cuts itself through charm like the neighbor got a crank call of the childlike endeavor. Counting boulders unto land. This desire enables gold. Climb over your soul. It's too late now.
It's like a quasi yodel. It's so eclectic.
Anything about art? Do you? Do you know anything about it?
Okay. That is so completely beyond what I had fathomed and expected from Spooky Ruben. I don't know. I was not thinking this was going to be what I was going to be hearing today. Some incredibly creative, artful rock, great pop hook, wonderful vocals. The whole sound of everything is just like standoutish. But the vocals from Spooky himself, I'm imagining that's his name. This might be a Jethro Tull situation, but I'm just going to guess Spooky is his name. The vocal variety and the way that he so effortlessly shifts between those higher notes and the way that he cracks down and comes down to the lower register and just flies and flits between the two is incredible and incredibly pleasurable to the way that he does it. It's satisfying. You know, it's not awkward. It's not weird. It's not doing it just to show off. It's just what he's doing. And the music behind it, I love that bass. The drums are, carrying everything along this colorful candy river. The bass sound is just really nice. And I like how we have some relatively solo moments at the later point of the music there. And there's some sound effects that are happening, like, to me, it sounds like the cash register almost, that integrate themselves into the music really cool. Very interestingly, like you get peaks of it throughout the song, but then near the very end, you get a little bit more of a peak. You open the door. And this whole thing has this uniquely quirky, bouncy, colorful sound to it. I gotta once again just kind of reiterate, his vocals are sensational. I'm here on Wikipedia. I have the Genius page open. And I also have his Bandcamp open. And I'm trying to figure out, I would assume that he's singing, but I'm trying to figure out what he's playing or what other instruments he's involved in. And I'm just looking through, and I do not have that. I have, engineered, mixed by, written, arranged, and produced by Spooky Ruben. But I don't know, like I said, I'd assume he's singing, but I don't know exactly what else he's performing. Let's click on his Wikipedia article here. Often contrasts high and low vocals, analog keyboards, found sounds, sampled beats, and stringed instruments such as electric and Spanish guitar. So I'm not sure what instruments he plays, but regardless, it's done absolutely incredibly. Just a really, really unique sounding track from, I love the catchiness of the quasi-yodeling, the like that part, and all the notes and swings that he fits into his voice in just a certain moment. I made sure I looked at the time at this moment. It was around late 1:20. Like right in there, just that, and he kind of cracks it in a way that adds to the actual effect of that. I think that sounds so cool. The music swings in a 3-time. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed and thoroughly surprised by this one. It is not what I was expecting looking at the album cover. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking some sort of, 90s weird grunge or something. Bringing children to the world, it's just wasting time and gold if they live only for love. And the days I know are old. We've been waiting long on time for our love to expand on land and gold. So I like the correlation here in the lyrics. Buying toys and gifts for friends, you've been wasting gold on love. So live on comfortably. Kind of an interesting circular dynamic happening here in the lyrics. Bringing children to the world is wasting time and gold if they only live for love. We've been waiting long on time for our love to expand on land and gold. And then buying toys and gifts for friends, you've been wasting gold on love. So live comfortably. Almost like keep a little something to yourself. Helping others when they fall, a denial disables pride. Pride comes before the fall. Denial of that disables pride. Some intelligently written lyrics as well, so we'll leave them behind us again. Slander cuts itself through charm, like the neighbor got a crank call of a childlike endeavor. Counting boulders unto land, this desire enables gold. Till I'm old, you're sold. It's too late now. Kind of circling back to the beginning. Love filling holes, golden dreams, living on in debt. I live like seeds, life like weeds. Will you stay old now? These days are old. Looking back, could you have done a little bit more something for yourself? Maybe in a healthy, selfish way. What a unique track. Here's the album. What a really, really unique track here. This little blurb about the album here. The songs range from the bizarre to the childlike and strangely haunting. Ruben's voice lowers into Morrissey or Dave Gahan. Never heard of Dave Gahan. Without descending into misery or sounding threatening. You know, looking at it, it really does sound like an XTC song, doesn't it? Wow. Now that I see that here, it must be thoroughly inspired by XTC, because now that I'm thinking about it, it really does sound like them. Very, very cool and impressive track. I really enjoyed that. That was really unique to me. Really cool. Let me know what you guys thought of it, of course, in the comments down below. I really appreciate the suggestion, the recommendation. Derek, thank you so much for the support as well. Really great recommendation there. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.